Good morning, class. This is your instructor, Arvin Yanesisado. My registered criminologist. Now is March 9, 2026. In our subject, dispute resolution and crisis management. Hello to my class, section Kilo, section Delta, section India, and section Hotel, third year. How are you today? Okay, we are now in a midterm. In our midterm, we topic about this. International commercial arbitration. Okay, listen. This is our topic for our midterm. The international commercial arbitration. The applicable lessons about international commercial and arbitration, the rules on international commercial arbitration, when is the written communication deemed to receive arbitration agreement, composition of arbitral tribunal, yan po yung mga pag-aaralan natin dyan, the grounds to challenge arbitrator, jurisdiction of arbitral tribunal, conduct of arbitral proceeding, on venue of arbitration, on hearing and written proceedings, decision-making by panels arbitrators, termination of proceedings, and the grounds to vacate an arbitral award, application for setting aside an exclusive course against arbitral award. Okay, our instructions for today. Okay, please watch this live video and also into the YouTube. I upload this video so that you can follow me. Please transcribe this video. Transcribe to your own convenience. And also you can jot down notes while listening. And in the YouTube channel, you can caption my video so that they will enter the words written in while I'm speaking. Okay. Okay. We are now in our chapter 5, our lesson in this midterm, the international commercial arbitration. We expect to study the international commercial arbitration, the scope of IRR, arbitration of Republic Act 9285 on international commercial arbitration, the rules on international commercial arbitration, the written communication received, the right to object be waived, the extent of court intervention, the function performed by appointing authority, the arbitration agreement, the composition on arbitral tribunal, the jurisdiction of arbitral tribunal, and the conduct of arbitral tribunal proceedings. Okay. We just tackle the half of this, and this is the part 1. Okay. Let's study the terms applicable to this chapter on international commercial arbitration. Okay, listen, class. Appointing authority as used in a model law shall mean the person or instituting named in the arbitration agreement as the appointing authority or the regular arbitration institution under whose rules and arbitration is agreed to be conduct where the parties were agreed to submit their dispute to the institutional arbitration rules, and unless they have agreed to a different procedure, they shall be deemed to have agreed to the procedure under such arbitration rules for the selection and appointment of arbitrators. In ad hoc arbitration, the default appointment of an arbitrator shall be made by the National President of the Integrated Bar of the Philippines, IBP, or his duly authorized representative. Arbitral number 3. Arbitral tribunal under the model law means a sole arbitrator or a panel of arbitrators. Arbitration means any arbitration, whether or not administered by permanent arbitration institution. Commercial arbitration means an arbitration that covers matters arising from all relationship of a commercial nature, whether contractual or not. Relationships of a commercial nature include, but are not limited to, the following commercial transactions: any trade transactions for the supply or exchange of goods or services, distribution agreements, constructions or works, commercial representation or agency, factoring, leasing, consulting, engineering, licensing, investment, financing, banking, insurance, joint venture, and other forms of industrial or business cooperations, carriage of goods passengers by air, sea, rail, or road. Yung pag-aaral po dito, yung patungkol sa mga agreement, sa mga commercial, sa mga businesses. Yan po yung mga inaayos po dito. Okay? In number 6, convention award means a foreign arbitral award in a convention state. Convention state means a state that is a member of the New York Conventions. Court under the model law means a body or organ of the judicial system of the Philippines. The Regional Trial Court, Court of Appeals, and Supreme Court. Number 9, international arbitration means an arbitration where the parties to an arbitration agreement have, at the time of the conclusion of the agreement, their place of business is different states, or one of the following place is suited outside the Philippines, in which the parties have their places on the business. The place of arbitration is determined in or pursuant to the arbitration agreement. Any place where the substantial part of the obligation of the commercial relationship is to be performed, or the place with the subject matter of the dispute is most closely connected, or the parties have expressly agreed that the subject matter of the arbitration agreement relates to the more than one country. For this purpose, if a party has more than one place or business, the place of business is that which has the closest relationship to the arbitration agreement. If the party does not have the place of business, reference to be made his or her habitual residence. New York Convention means the United Nations Convention of the Recognition of Enforcement of Foreign Arbitral Awards, approved in 1958 and ratified by the Philippine Senate under Senate Resolution number 77. Take note of that. Senate Resolution number 71. Non-convention award means a foreign arbitral award made in a state which is not convention state. Non-convention state means a state that is not a member of the New York Convention. Rule number 2, paragraph C, IRR, Republic Act 9285. The scope of the application of Chapter 4 of the IRR, Republic Act 9285 on international commercial law, commercial arbitration. Okay? This is the scope application Chapter 4 IRR, Republic Act 9285 on international commercial arbitration. Okay? It applies to international commercial arbitration subject to any agreement of enforced between the Philippines and other states. It applies only in the place or seat of arbitration is the Philippines, and in the default of any agreement of the parties on the applicable rules. It shall not affect any other law of the Philippines, by the virtue of which certain disputes may not be submitted to arbitration, or may be submitted to arbitration only according to provision under those ADR Act, Republic Act 9285, IRR, Republic Act 9285, Article 4.1. The rules on international commercial arbitration. There are the following rules and interpretation in international commercial arbitration. The model law on international commercial arbitration shall govern international commercial arbitration. In interpreting the rules shall be had to the international origin of the model law and to the need of the for uniformity in interpretation. Resort may be made the Trabox Preparatories and the report of Secretary General in the United Nations Commission in International Trade Law. Okay, take note of this. Date March 1985, entitled International Commercial Arbitration Analytical Commentary on Draft Text, identified by reference number A/CN.9/264. The court shall have due regard to the policy on the law for the favor of arbitration and the policy of the Philippines. Right? Take note that this is the international, not only the local issue, okay? About the international commercial arbitration, okay? We can proceed now. To actively promote party autonomy in the resolution of disputes, of the freedom of the parties to make their own agreement to resolve their disputes. If a party of this chapter, other than the rules that apply to main issue the disputes, let us the parties decide. Okay, take note. Let us the party decide on a certain issue on their own. They can also give the third party, like an institution, the power to make the decision. Where a provision in chapter refers to the facts of the parties have agreed, or that they may agree, or in any other way refers to agreement of the parties, such as agreement includes any arbitration rules referred to in that agreement. Where a provision of this chapter, other than in paragraph A of Article 4.25, default of a party. In paragraph B, in Article 4.32, termination of proceedings, refers to a claim, it also applies to a counterclaim, and where it refers to a defense, it also applies to the defense to such counterclaim. Article 4.2, IRR Republic Act 9285. Okay? When it is written communication deemed to receive. Okay? When is written communication deemed received? Unless otherwise agreed by the parties, any written communication is deemed to have been received if it is delivered to addressee, personnel, or at his/her place of business, habitual residence, or mailing address. If one of these can be found after making a reasonable inquiry, a written communication is deemed to have been received if it is sent to the addressee, last known place of business, habitual residence, or mailing address by registered letter or any other means which provides a record of the attempt to deliver it. The communication is deemed to have been received on the day it is so delivered. The provision of this article do not apply to communication in court proceedings, which shall be governed by the rules of court. Article 4.3 IRR Republic Act 9285. May the right to object be waived? Yes. The answer is yes. May the right to object be waived? Yes. The right to object be waived. Any party who knows that any provision of this chapter from which the parties may derogate or any requirements under the arbitration agreement has not been complied with and yet proceeds with arbitration without standing the objection, such as non-compliance without undue delay or if a time limit is provided. Therefore, within such period of time shall be deemed to have waived the right to object. Article 4.4 IRR Republic Act 9285. Okay. What is the extent of the court intervention? In matters of governed by this chapter, no court shall intervene except where is so provided in the ADR Act. A special ADR rule shall apply to the use of Philippine courts for matters covered by ADR Act. Article 4.5 IRR Republic Act 9285. Any question? What other duties must appointing authorities to fulfill? Okay? The functions referred to the paragraphs C and D, Article 4.11, appointing of arbitrators, and paragraph C of Article 4.13, challenge procedure, and paragraph A of Article 4.14, failure of possibility of to act shall be performed by the appointing authority as defined in Article 1.6 C1 unless the latter shall be fail or refuse to act within the 30 days from receipt of the request, in which case the applicant may renew application with the court. The appointment of arbitrator is not subject to appeal or motion to reconsideration. Okay? The function referred to in paragraph C of Article 4.16, competence of arbitral tribunal to rule on its jurisdiction. Second paragraph of Article 4.34, application for setting aside an exclusive resource against arbitral award, recognition and enforcement, venue and jurisdiction shall be performed by an appropriate regional trial court. A court may not refuse to grant, implement, or reinforce a petition for interment measure, including those who provide in Article 4.9. Arbitration agreement and interim measure by court, Article 4.11, appointing of arbitrators. Article 4.13, challenge procedure. Article 4.27, court assistance in taking evidence. On the sole ground that the petition is merely an ancillary relief and principal action is pending with the arbitral tribunal. Article 4.6 IRR Republic Act 9285. Arbitration agreement. An agreement as defined in Article 1.6A4 is in writing if it is contained in documents signed by the parties or in a challenge of letters, telex, telegrams, or other means of telecommunication which provide a record of agreement, or in an exchange statements of claim, and depends in which the existence of agreement, or in an exchange of statements of claim, and depends in which existence of agreement is allegedly by the one party and not defined, not denied by another. Okay. Number 2, the reference with an arbitration agreement. Number 2, the reference is the contract to a document containing an arbitration clause that constitutes an arbitration agreement, provided the contract is in writing and the reference is such to make that clause part of the contract. Article 4.7 IRR Republic Act 9285. Okay. So this is for now. This is your part 1 of your lesson in your midterm class. This March 9. This is your only part 1. I uploaded also the part 2 and part 3. Okay. Thank you for listening and thank you for cooperation.